What's up, folks? How we doing today? Hello, and welcome back to another episode of, Am I having a f***ing stroke? If you're not on TikTok, then good for you. But if you are on TikTok, you may have been blessed by the most recent summer fashion trend. And thankfully, this is a trend you don't have to be rich to participate in, but you do have to have no brain cells whatsoever. You see, back before the Knicks got taken out by the Taliban, Kendall Jenner was seen sitting courtside with her sister Kylie, rocking whatever this is. And if you're like me, you're probably wondering, what is the fashion trend that we can glean from this image? Kendall's wearing some leather pants, a Knicks hat, what appears to be a white $2 Hanes tank top. Well, that's it. This white tank top, that's the trend of the summer, according to TikTok. And it's not called a $2 white Hanes tank top anymore. It's called the viral Kendall Jenner tank top.
If these Hanes little boys tanks are as good as everyone says they are, I'm gonna be shocked. Apparently Kendall wore them to a Knicks game. I don't know if that's actually true, but they do look pretty similar. Guys, I'm freaking. It's not too cropped. It's like kind of sheer, which I like. I'd probably wear it like this. It's very effortless, but like kind of sexy. And I've also been seeing a lot of people layering tanks, which I think is perfect with this. The summer staple.
Breathe, Mark. Breathe. Okay, look, let me get the positivity out of the way so I can be an asshole for the rest of the video. I think this is a great look. Okay, guys? Very chic, very low-key, easy to style in so many different ways. A certified, timeless classic. The problem is that it's not the Kendall Jenner viral tank top. It's just a white Hanes tank top. You mindless consumer, uninspired, terminally online.
Everyone has been raving over Kendall's Knicks game outfit. I've been searching everywhere for her tank top, and it's actually a Hanes men's tank top. Fruit of the Loom 6-pack of tank tops in a size small. No need to buy any designer crazy tank tops. Go off Fruit of the Loom.
You've been searching everywhere? You've been searching everywhere. For a Hanes undershirt, you've been searching everywhere. Hey guys, I just discovered this thing. I saw Kylie Jenner wiping her ass with this thing that's like, it's like soft paper. It's like a roll of soft paper. It's going viral right now. It's the viral Kylie Jenner ass paper, and it's only $10, guys. We don't have to wipe our asses with sandpaper anymore. Like, are you f***ing serious? You needed a celebrity influencer to put you onto the concept of a tank top?
No need to buy any designer crazy tank tops. Go off Fruit of the Loom.
Right. No need to buy designer tank tops, guys. Did you hear about this small underground brand called Fruit of the Loom? They're selling the viral Kendall Jenner tank tops for $10 for a pack of 6. Really, this is a crazy deal. Like, what universe do you have to be coming from to think like this? I'm genuinely curious. Like, have you never walked into a Target or a Walmart in your life and gone down the underwear section? How is this village news? But apparently, and again, I had to dial my algo in to track this entire situation, but it sounds like this is the new meta, outfit for the summer. The new clean girl fit of the season. And that's fine, I guess, but like, how is this revolutionary? We needed Kendall Jenner to popularize probably the most ubiquitous piece of clothing in like history. But I mean, this is why I had to throw this on for you guys. And I know some of you can't breathe with the amount of shoulder I'm throwing on screen for you right now. But little did you know, I'm actually a fashion icon for this. Where is my invite to Paris Fashion Week? Get Saint Laurent, get Gucci, get Fendi and Louis on the phone. Bernard Arnault needs to make me creative director of something, because I'm changing the game right now. And by the way, to the influencers of TikTok, let me put you on to the black tank top. It's like the viral Kendall Jenner white tank top, except it's the viral Marc black tank top. I bet you didn't know they came in multiple colors. But okay, let's trace the origins of this contagion for no other reason than I need to stretch this video out for watch time. So it all started with this TikToker Tinks, who I don't know who she is, so I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name or whatever. But she's the one who tracked this tank down. After the courtside photo plus this bathroom selfie went viral.
They all said Hanes. I have it on good authority. It's a Hanes boys tank. Guys, I actually think this is it. Consumerism final boss. Yes. I can't wait for the cut article that's like, idiot influencer gets excited over a Hanes tank top.
And honestly, hey, game recognized game. I respect her for accurately predicting where this was going with, consumerism final boss, influencer goes crazy for a Hanes tank top. I mean, she accurately predicted pretty much everything that I have to say. I respect self-awareness, especially since the influencers downstream of this trend have none of it. But yeah, it's not just a Hanes tank top that Kendall was wearing, it was a boys Hanes tank top. Specifically the Hanes Eco Smart Boys Tank. $12 for a pack of 5, 50% cotton, 50% melted Labubu. And look, somebody stop me if I'm getting too woke here. It's possible. But is there something slightly yikesy, slightly suggestive about part of the trend literally being that you're fitting into a piece of clothing meant for an 8-year-old boy? Is part of this trend in the same vein as skinny talk and wellness talk that you can slip into a shirt that was fundamentally meant for an elementary schooler? I don't know. I'm simply asking questions. Yeah, obviously though, I'm not hating on anybody who does do their shopping in the children's section. You know, I know you can save money that way. There's a lot of good stuff in the little boys section. I'm not saying that if little boys clothing fits you and you do like that, I'm not saying that's invalid. Okay, don't try and cancel me. I don't even have 75,000 subscribers yet. Please stop trying to cancel me. That you can shop wherever you want to shop. That's not what my point. My point was the trend, the way that people are talking about it, not judging your personal decision. But let me tell you, allegedly, there was a massive line outside of Brandy Melville to get their own white tank top. Brandy Melville, the brand which famously only makes clothes for women in one size. I don't know much about Brandy other than what I see online, which is that it was a toxic hellscape to work at. And not gonna lie, that one size policy tracks. Yes, ladies, it's the trend of the summer. It's called clothes that are literally for children. Doesn't fit you? Well then, f*** you, I guess. Is it just me, or are these Hanes little boy tanks for $10 actually so cute? And the caption is, "Thank you, Kendall Jenner, for my new go-to Pilates tank." Again, my first question was, have you actually never heard of this before? You needed Kylie Jenner to put you on to Hanes tank tops. Look at this comment. Serious question, have you never been to Walmart and walked past or through the boys/men's section and saw rows of these in packs? I'm asking because you said you just learned. Serious answer, I've seen them, but they weren't marketed to me, so I never bought them. So the answer, evidently, is yes, you did need Kylie Jenner to tell you about these tank tops. Or Kendall Jenner, excuse me. Which I guess, like, I respect the honesty. But seriously? They weren't marketed to you? Do you need to be influenced on literally everything? Are there no white tank tops in the women's section? Okay, Christina Columbus. That's pretty funny. Rest assured, though, there are other brave researchers on the hunt for the perfect white tank. To hawk you affiliate codes for, of course.
Okay, if you're anything like me and you saw this photo of Kendall and Kylie recently, you're probably wondering where Kendall's shirt is from. I scoured the internet, and after a ton of research, I found it. The shirt is a little boy's shirt from Hanes. Look how good it is. I took a size medium, and they come in a pack of 5 on Amazon for under $10. And so for size reference, I normally wear a double extra small in my Skims tops. This is what the package looks like. I'm gonna try to link it in my LTK and put it in the comments.
Yes, link it in your LTK, bestie. I hope you get that 5% commission on $10. And everything about this is perfect. I mean, it's borderline satire. The influencer voice, the Van Cleef necklace, the McMansion closet, showing off the packaging as if this is a rare archaeological find. Even the emphasis on the little boys part of the tank top. This is what society's all about. Nothing else matters.
What if I told you that the tank that Kendall Jenner is wearing in this photo is only $2? Kinda can't believe. And it is arguably the perfect white tank. I saw tanks talking about this, and it's only $2 because it's actually a little boy's tank, and it comes in a pack of 5 for $10.
Another one, linked in bio. Like, is there actually no shame anymore? How much money could you possibly be making on Hanes tanks? Hopefully enough to replace that rug, because I don't know why you're sleeping on top of a kitchen towel.
This package is literally so valuable. I have been searching the internet, this specific tank top, Kendall Jenner for it, and then everyone started buying them up. I couldn't believe this. They're sold out everywhere.
Sold out everywhere. Sold out everywhere? Is that true? If that's true, then we've really lost the plot as a society. But I seriously f***ing doubt it. Like, do you live in Antarctica? Are you serving our country on an aircraft carrier? There is zero fucking chance there's not a store near you within driving distance where you can go get a pack of Hanes tanks. The famous Kendall Jenner tank? Are you doing a bit? Also, is that a Walmart box? You ordered a $9 pack of tank tops off of Walmart.com. You couldn't even be bothered to drive to the store? How to style the Kendall Jenner tank top. And it's just tying the shirt in a knot on the side, which I'm pretty sure is a look I remember seeing in, like, I don't know, middle school. The tank top, again, a piece of clothing that's been around since World War I. I mean, even with all due respect to the people commenting that, like, come on, we wore these in 1998. My thing is people never stopped wearing them. Like, I get maybe it slipped in, like, popularity and mainstream fashion for a little bit, but this is like a staple in your wardrobe since like forever. Even Kendall Jenner herself was wearing white tank tops years ago. And since I still have to burn at least 5 more minutes in this video, let's go deeper. In March, there was another TikTok trend, which probably laid the groundwork for this TikTok trend. TikTok trendception. And it's just called white tank top theory.
I live by something that I call white tank top theory, right? Mind you, I made this up, but basically, if you're in the room in a white tank top and you're still one of the flyest people in the room, you're really that girl.
Yes, now, and as I've always said, I take my fashion advice from people who literally have a logo emblazoned onto the lens of their eyeglasses. Thank you, Temu Miley Cyrus. I'm buying my white tank tops right now. Why do we have to keep coming up with trends, theories, whatever, that essentially boil down to guys, being hot is cool. Yes, correct. If you are a supermodel, you can literally wear a white tank top into a room and be flyer than the people who have to actually dress to impress. But that's just main character syndrome. Don't at me. Yes, you are so much better than other people. All you have to do is wear a white tank top. And because of your one of one, irreplaceable confidence and charisma, you still crush it, babes. And this is more or less what people are saying about the Kendall fit. That's not just the tank top, it's the effortless way she styled it. The uniqueness. Again, this is the unique fit in question. If you catch me in Trader Joe's tomorrow morning, eyes crusty, wearing this Hanes tank top, and you come up to me and go, "Is that the viral Kendall Jenner tank top?" I'm punching you in the fucking mouth. I wear this beater in a depressing, I was too lazy and dejected to find actual clothes kind of way. Not in a terminally online TikTok kind of way. We are not the same. I'm not going to say I'm de-influencing you from buying this because I don't think de-influencing goes far enough. I can't be de-influenced because I can't be influenced. I'm uninfluenceable, and that's what everybody should strive to be. Uninfluenceable. You can't suggest to me what to buy because I literally don't care. I have never bought anything because an influencer told me to in my life. If you like this, then sure, go buy it. I don't know how you don't already have a tank top of some description in your closet, but if this is news to you and you like it, go off. But if you are buying a pack of Hanes tanks because you saw Kendall Jenner wearing it at a basketball game, or because you saw a TikTok about that picture of Kendall Jenner at a basketball game, then we need to have a conversation. Is that wrong? Am I wrong for saying that? You need a reality check. If you are a TikToker that spent hours researching the white Hanes tank top, you need to call an ambulance that can bring you to the nearest park because you need to touch grass and it's frankly a medical emergency. And again, the concept of showing different ways to style a white tank top, I'm totally down with that. Alright, I'm not coming for the fashion bros or the fashion girls. This isn't fashion though. The people who are trying to find the exact same tank top that Kendall Jenner wore, that's not fashion, that's consumerism final boss. The whole concept of influencers trying on the viral X or reviewing the viral Y, it's 1000% a consumerist scheme. Because again, the entire business model depends on them being able to sell you shit. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that, because again, I'm never gonna buy anything. But this is veering into the absurd. Y'all look ridiculous. And every single influencer wearing these boys Hanes tanks and gaslighting both you and themselves into believing that it was a 1 good purchase or 2 that it even looks good deserves to be mocked. And this is just personal opinion, but a big part of this is people wearing these as like an overshirt for whatever workout set you have on. Like you have an Aloe or a Lululemon set that costs like $200 and you're covering it with a $2 tank top from Walmart that you're gonna take off the minute you get to the gym. For what reason exactly? It makes literally no sense to me. Cheapens a look with the most incredibly redundant piece of clothing. But that's just how I see it. And again, with a piece of clothing that costs $2, when the trend cycle changes in 6 months, what are you gonna do, sell it on Depop for 50 cents? No, probably not. You're not gonna sell them on Depop. They're gonna go to the same heaven that your Labubu is going to, the landfill. The fashion trend of the summer, folks, and it's just do-rag Eminem's musty-ass tank top. And here's my last take on this matter of great cultural importance, which is is this a recession indicator debate. Is the white tank top a recession indicator? In the broader trend of people looking for more basic fashion, less logos, less color, etc. The fact that the Kara Jenners are doing these more basic looks, trying to be more down to earth, is that a sign of the very bad, no good times that we're in? Well, let me tell you, the recession was nowhere in sight when this group was at Jeff Bezos' wedding. You might be in a recession, these people aren't. They're still trying to sell you shit. They're just pivoting to maybe like cheaper shit. So is people being excited over a $2 tank top a recession indicator? I don't know, but it's definitely a stupidity indicator. Somebody needs to call 50 Cent and tell him he needs to sue Kendall Jenner for copyright infringement. How did we manage to gentrify Hanes tank tops, guys? We need to pray that the Hanes executives don't catch wind of this, because that pack of 5 is about to be $60. Folks, I'll wrap this up the way I always do, with a reminder that the end is nigh, and that it's probably time to abandon all hope. Or perhaps not. Perhaps we actually have a framework here for activating the brain rot youth. Instead of calling it recycling, call it the viral chic Hailey Bieber blue trash can. Instead of calling it voting, rebrand it to the viral Kim Kardashian civic engagement. Everything that's good in this world, we need to find a way to repackage it as a TikTok trend. The fate of democracy, and possibly the fate of the planet, depends on it. In the meantime though, I'm starting a tank top company, and I'm about to get rich.